Hello, everyone. I hope you're very well, no matter where you're in the world. I just wanted to do a day 3 today of the healing meditations. If you haven't had a chance to see day 1 and day 2, please go to my website and watch it there. Today's practice will be focusing on some of the similar things we did day 1 and 2, but we're going to be building on what we practiced. The key thing is we're going to focus here on several mantras, again, and practices to heal the whole planet energetically. As we know, everything is energy, including viruses, so we can shift this energy in other human beings, even from a distance. So we all have that capacity and capability. What I will be teaching you guys today, based on my 31 years of practice and experience, also being a disciple of the Kunlun Taoist Qigong, and also my background is as a healthcare practitioner of Chinese medicine and sports medicine, and many years of experience in meditation and energy healing, in pretty much every discipline of energy healing there is in the world currently. So the teaching I'll be sharing with you come from different traditions. I pulled different information that I believe would be most effective for you guys, and I do go with the flow as I go along and work intuitively in order to come up with the best teaching. So today, what we'll do is we'll focus on, again, healing the world. We'll be working with a few mantras. I will write them down right now. So the mantras are, the first one is Samamara Yodza, and it's going to be in the, I'm going to type it up. And the second mantra we'll be using today is going to be Om Abhya Nakpobet Sud Soha, which is a mantra to dispel any form of disease. It's been used in the ancient times in Tibet as a form of prevention from pandemics, and has been kept as a secret yogic mantra for practitioners of Yungdrung Ben. So this one is Om Abhya Nakpobet Sud Soha. Okay, so this is another very important mantra. Third mantra we'll be doing again today is mantra of Medicine Buddha. This one is going to be again from 4 different lineages. I mean, it's used mainly by the Tibetan lineages of Tibetan Buddhism other than Yungdrung Ben. So this one is Tayanda Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samugata Soa. Now, all of these mantras, by the way, have more than a few thousand years of usage in Tibet. You can use these mantras when you are, let's say, if you want to protect yourself, you can pray over your food or water with your hands above, and just imagine you're sending the energy into your food or water. Recite the mantra and blow on your food. It can actually help with changing the energetic structure of your food and water. Usually you should do it for a few minutes at least if you want a good impact, unless you're a really skilled practitioner of energy healing. So the next one is going to be Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soham. Okay, so this one is very important. This one is also for healing, can be very effective for any kind of healing. And all of these mantras can be used for healing mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And Especially the second one is to dispel the cause of disease. The next mantra we will be doing is Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hum Pat, is to remove also any negative energies or anything that could be any kind of negative source of energy. As if you understand, many things can cause an illness on many different levels. You don't have to believe in it, but there's always a root cause, right, for everything. And this mantra will be very helpful for dispelling also the root cause of the illness. It's Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hum Pat. And okay, so the next thing we'll do also is another mantra for, we'll do another one for self-purification. I'll give you guys a short version. Om Vajra Sattva Hum. And that's for self-purification of any kind of negative energies. And the other thing we'll do is also some recitation of for life force retrieval and soul retrieval. This will help you guys to restore your life force energy. So it's Sadram Akar Mula Tingnam Vudu Mo Ye Se Ni Za. Okay, Sadram Akar Mula Tingnam Vudu Mo Ye Se Ni Za. The other thing that we will use today as well is I think that is it for now. Let's just go along with that. Now I recommend you guys practice from your heart. This is not just about repetition. This is not just about just saying the mantra. You practice from your heart, and the idea is going to be that you give it 100%. Unconditionally from your heart, thinking of all the humans, all the people that have been affected, and healing all the people on the entire planet, not just from this disease, but all the other diseases as well. Also, the root causes on the mental, physical, and emotional levels. Okay, so I would highly recommend you guys. Again, do not limit this just to coronavirus. Okay, you can think of all the people who are also suffering from things like cancer, and think of your friends or anybody in your family who may need help, or yourself. And also feel free to write me a comment of what we could do better. And I would also recommend you guys write a name of your family member that may need help, so we may all focus on the person's health. And so we all can pray here together. And in unity there is power. So if we all unify our energies together, and then we'll be able to help people who need help even more effectively. Okay, so let us start. All right. So take a nice breath in. Bring your hands down. Bring them to your heart. And just be centered for a moment. Make sure you turn your phone off. And make sure you also that you are comfortable sitting at the edge of your chair. You can sit on the floor if you'd like, in a lotus position, but chair is perfectly fine. And what we're going to do right now is we're just going to do first some purification, okay? So like in the former videos, we'll do prana purification. And so place your thumb at the base of your forefinger, place it at your below your navel, okay? And so we're going to close the man will close the right nostril, the woman will close the left nostril. So the man inhale on the left, deep, nice deep breath, pull up on your perineum, tongue to the roof of your mouth, pull up all the way up to the crown of your head. Hold your breath, exhale on the right side, women exhale on the left, and then a forceful exhalation at the end. We repeat again. Inhale left for men, right for women. Exhale opposite side. Think you are exhaling anger and hatred as you do this. Inhale kindness and love and compassion. Exhale anger and hatred. Inhale kindness, love and compassion. Pull up on your perineum, tongue to the roof of your mouth, contract your gluteal muscles, pull up on your testicles for man, obviously. Belly into your spine, relax your shoulders. Exhale opposite side. Look for forceful exhalation. Now men inhale right, women inhale left. Inhale, inhale. This time we inhale wisdom, compassionate wisdom of our heart. And exhale ignorance and any delusion, stupidity. And look forceful exhalation at the end again. Inhale wisdom. Pull up on your perineum, tongue to the roof of your mouth, chin slightly tucked in, spine is straight, shoulders are relaxed, chest is open. And exhale on the opposite side. Inhale right for men, left for women. Inhaling wisdom, and exhale ignorance and stupidity or delusion. One more time. Inhale right for men, left for women. Exhale opposite side. Now we're going to switch. So the men inhale left, women inhale right. This time we're going to inhale, pull up on your perineum, chin tucked in, tongue to the roof of the mouth, spine is straight. If you feel like correcting your spine, do so. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale right for men, left for women. Pull up on the perineum, tongue to the roof of the mouth, out on the opposite side. Inhale left for men, right for women. Pull up, exhale opposite side. Inhale right for men, left for women. Exhale opposite side. Inhale left for men, right for women. Exhale opposite side. Inhale right for men, left for women. Pull up on your perineum, belly in. Contract your gluteal muscles, your anal sphincter. Pull up on the testicles for men. Tongue to the roof of the mouth. Exhale opposite side. Excellent. So the next thing we'll do is we'll inhale through both nostrils down, and we pull up again up the central channel to the crown. So the men start with the right hand, we lift up, inhaling. Close your right nostril, women close the left nostril. Exhale through the open nostril. Let go completely. Wait until your body wants to breathe in. By the way, when you place your hands on the bottom, the right hand is on top of the left, and they're both in this position, okay? Like so. So now inhale, again, both nostrils. Close your left nostril for men, right for women. let go. Repeat again. Opposite side. Right for men, left for women. Close. Elbow high up. This is no good. Up here. Open the chest. Exhale. By the time your elbow reaches 90 degrees, you should have exhaled completely. Wait until your body wants to breathe in. Inhale. Out. Inhale. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Breathe normally through both nostrils and out. The next thing we will do, we're going to focus on breathing through both nostrils, and we'll be exhaling attachment. So we'll be letting go as we inhale. We inhale basically openness to new things, to new ideas, to better things for us. And or maybe the term could be non-attachment, although attachment to non-attachment could be an attachment too. So it's all about wisdom at the end. But the key thing here is we inhale openness to new ideas, and we let go, or better things in our life, and we let go of stress, tension, worry, attachment to anything, the past, the future, the fear, as well as any kind of beliefs and ideas that cause us and anyone else suffering or unhappiness. And okay, so let's do this. Take a nice breath in. This time, I would say we can switch your hands to what's called Vad, Diamond Mudra. Left for man, right for the left hand is on top of the right hand, making a circle. For women, it's the right hand on top of the left. Some traditions say there is no difference. Some say there is. Well, there is a difference energetically between men and women. So we will follow this approach, since that's how most of my teachers have taught. So we just sit here for a moment. We actually let go of this mudra and place your hands on top of your knees. Okay, and take a nice breath in through both nostrils. Pull up on your perineum all the way up to the crown of your head. Okay, I'm just showing you physically with my hand what's happening. And exhale from the top down. And as your lungs empty and your belly empties, you lead with your navel. You start to lean forward, exhaling through the nose and out at the very end through your mouth. And you can shake a little bit at the end to expel any extra stale air from your lungs. Then inhale as you come back up through both nostrils, again following the same principle, pulling up on the perineum, testicles, gluteal muscles, belly in to the root, to the crown of your head. Hold your breath. Spine is nice and straight. Chest is open. and then wait until your body wants to exhale, and out. Relaxing from the top down, exhaling, leading with the navel, lean forward, and then when you cannot inhale any longer, exhale any longer through your nose, exhale through your mouth. In, hold your breath, hold the belly in, pull up on your root chakra, grab the ground of your toes gently, tongue to the roof of your mouth, and exhale, letting go of all the attachment to anything that causes more suffering to ourselves or anyone else. Again, twist and shake when you're on the bottom and out through your mouth. In and out. Now sit here with the palms on top of your knees, facing the ground. The palms are not facing up at the moment. And just focus on your breath, observe your mind, and smile for no reason. And just focus on your heart. Now, just follow me. First thing, focus on the point between your eyebrows. We'll inhale here several times. If you notice, every time we do a session, it's a little different. There's a reason for that, because I want you guys to get different tools. Inhaling through the point between the eyebrows inside of your brain. Inhale. Just visualize there's a ball of light inside of your head, and this ball expands. It creates like a halo around your head. Now, this is not just about imagining or visualizing, even though that helps, but you really want to feel it. And if you don't, that's okay. Some people do, some people don't. Just expand the ball of energy in your head and out. Just see the ball growing brighter, bigger, and out. The palms are still on top of your knees. Now bring down the focus to the tip of your nose, from the point between the eyebrows. Focus on the tip of your nose. And then from the nose, focus down to on your throat. And then exhale down. Focus on the point between your nipples on your chest for men. Women, depending on the breast size, focus more or less in the center of your chest. Shenzong for the immune system. Smile into your lungs, into your heart. You can touch there if you need something to help you to focus your attention. And now exhale down to your point between the navel and your sternum. So this would be about here. So this is my belly button, this is my sternum, the xiphoid process, so in between, okay? Focus on this point right here. That's part of your solar plexus chakra. There's a point called CV12, which is super important for your digestion, regulates your liver and digestive function as well. There's another converging point for all the channels in the body, so it has many important functions. Inhaling and out. Inhale and out. Inhale and out. Inhale and out. And then bring the attention, the focus from that point down to your navel. Okay, so that's our next point. You can again use the sword mudra. This is the sword mudra, like this. You place it inside of your navel. Or cover it with both hands, or just focus with your mind there. Just different approaches. When the better you get, the more you don't have to use your hands. You can just focus with your mind. Focus in that area. Taking nice breaths in there. Smile into this chakra. And out. And out. And out. And then from here, focus down to below your navel, about, I'd say about 1.5 inches. This is a point that's very important for immune system and energy production, CV6. And highly recommend for any of you who are tired to focus on that point. You can cover it with your hands, with your palms. You can use the diamond mudra, which I explained as well. So inhaling and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Exhale, exhale. In and out. In. Focus on pulling your belly in and expanding into your sides and your back. And out. Now focus a little bit lower, so about another half an inch. So this is going to be CV4. This is again for energy, blood, and yin and jing production. More or less that area. Think more of an area. Pulling the belly in as you inhale, pulling up on your perineum, testicles for men, obviously. If you feel like twisting at any point, loosening your spine, do so. Inhale and out. Inhale and out. And then focus your attention on your perineum, For those of you who don't know what it is, basically that's a space in your groin. That's a space called sacred chakra or secret chakra. It's basically, for men, it's behind the man's testicles. For women, it's an area, space between the anal sphincter and their vagina. That's the perineum. So use this area, focus on it, inhale, pull up gently on it, tongue to the roof of your mouth, contract your gluteal muscles, hold, and exhale slowly. Relax your tongue down, in, hold, out, in, out, in, and out. In and out. And exhale into your feet. Focus on the point on the bottom of your feet. So the point I'm talking about is it's between your heel of your foot and the ball of your foot. It's just below the ball of your foot. And it's called kidney 1. It's an entry point for the yin energy, and through the kidney from the ground. So as you inhale through that point, imagine you gently grab the ground with your toes, creating like a suction from the ground. Pull up on your perineum, testicles, and your groin. Your belly pulls in. And out. In. And out. In. Inhaling through the feet, up into your perineum. Pulling up on the testicles, tongue to the roof of your mouth. Spine is straight. Inhale up your spine to the crown of your head. Again, as I said, if you feel like twisting, because maybe as you inhale, a part of your body may want to stretch a certain part. And exhale, releasing slowly. This is your own breath actually correcting your alignment, so you want to pay attention to that. If your body wants to stretch or twist, be free to move. If the body wants you to move, be free to move. It's not about sitting rigid and stiff here. It just contradicts the flow of energy in the body. And exhale. Excellent. So now we reconnected the whole, consciously, the whole, basically, Renmai channel, and in a way central channel as well, Chongmai. We connected to the energy of the earth. Now bring your palms down from your feet, facing the ground. We're going to do the white light, divine light invocation. From here, turn your palms up, facing the sky. So just so you can see, my palms are facing up. And from here, bring your hands above your head, like so. I'm going to sit back so you can see, but otherwise my spine would be straight right now, except I'm leaning backward. So sending the energy through your crown, to your crown, not at the front, but above the crown, at the Baihui Du20. It's a point that intersects with the tips of your fingers at the top of your head. And if you draw a straight line from the point between your eyebrows to the back, and then from the back here, that will be your point. Okay. So it's an intersecting point. It's a converging point for yang channels. So sending the energy here is a very uplifting point. It's very good. It can act as an uplifting point psycho-emotionally, but for many, many things. Won't go into all the functions here. You can always learn more about it if you look it up on Google. So here we open up this point, stretching sideways. Again, inhale. Place your hands above your crown, sending the energy in. Yeah. Bring your hands together. And open out. And from here, we can say the mantra, or basically the divine light invocation. I am created by divine light. And just see if you can feel anything. See if you can feel any energy coming from above, some sort of a connection. I am sustained by the divine light. I am protected by the divine light. I am guided by the divine light. I am a perfect vessel and channel of the divine light. I am one with the divine light, and divine light is one with me. From here, bring your hands down, turn the palms facing down, and say, I am surrounded by the divine light. Envelop yourself in this energy, this brilliant white light energy. So your whole body is like a cocoon. Your palms are facing down. And then from here, just say to yourself, I am surrounded by divine light, and I am ever growing into the divine light. I and the divine light are one. And divine light and I are one. So feel the connection. You may feel energy coming from the ground. You may feel a sensation of warmth or tingling. You may feel some pressure maybe on top of your head. Palms of your hands are facing down. Nice. And repeat again. I am created by divine light. I am sustained by the divine light. I am guided by the divine light. I am protected by the divine light. I am one with the divine light, and the divine light is one with me. I am surrounded by divine light, and I am ever growing into the divine light. Feel the connection. And also you can say, which is something that in Genda and Komyo Reiki, they say this, I like this part, actually, I think it's very vital here, is to say that I'm a perfect channel. I'm a channel and vessel of the divine light, of the universal divine light. And open up to be the channel of this energy through your whole body. Just feel, see if you can feel any sensations through your feet, and write me a comment if you do. I'd love to hear from you guys if there is what experience you guys are having. And just stay here. Just stay here, feeling the flow of energy. And then again, from here, if you feel connection, you feel the energy has flown, just bring your hands up above your head, palms facing up, And we're going to bring the hands together. Touch the crown, open your fingers. Close, open, sending energy through your whole physical body. If you do this correctly, you may feel that your spine wants to twist or realign itself. It's a very good indication that you're doing it correctly. You may also feel a sensation on top of your head, on your crown, warmth coming off from your hands. Yes, we do generate heat from the body, but energy that is emitted from the body also has a warm sensation as well, although you can modify it too. Sending the energy to the crown, and bring your hands together, touch the crown. We're going to say the mantra. Om Ae Ho Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. Inhale through your crown. Om. Open up your middle finger so there is space like this. Om Ae Ho Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. Open up all the fingers except for pinky and the thumb. Om. This is Lotus Mudra. Om Ae Ho Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. Stay here. Bring your hands down to your forehead. Now open your hands above, in front of your forehead, so that your hands are actually sending energy to your forehead. Stay here. And we repeat the mantra. But this time is going to be just Om, okay? Try to feel where the vibration is inside of your head. Smile. Again, inhale inside of your head from the point between your eyebrows. Just give it your best. And again. Excellent. From here, bring your palms together. And right now we're going to start circling like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, toward the body and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Depends. Sometimes the body will want, you may feel like you want to do more circles, so go ahead. And sometimes you may like it will not want you to go any further. So now inhale, expanding the hands and out, contracting. Just imagine that a ball inside of your head is expanding, and inhale, on, contract. And the ball in your head may be getting bigger, and also the one between your hands as you are actually building a ball as well. Now, bring your hand, compress this ball, bring it down to your throat. Now, holding the ball, face it toward your throat. The sound is going to be hum. bring your hands together. We're not touching, you notice we're holding the ball. So we actually take this ball here and we compress it into the throat. And what we're going to do here is we're going to circle forward several times until you feel that it doesn't want to circulate anymore. It will feel like a magnetic feeling, and then let it reverse. So when we reverse and bring it toward the body, it actually generates more energy. Yes, it brings more energy to your system. So you notice it naturally wants to stop at a certain number. There are some teachings that say you have to do it a certain number of times, and some say depends on what school of thought you go with. I believe in a natural approach where your body will tell you how many you should do and how many you shouldn't, depending on what it is that it needs itself. And it oftentimes very easy to tell. So now inhale, expand this ball in your throat and out, compress. Smile into your throat, in and out, in and out. And this is very good for your thyroid, if you have throat problems, speech issues, if you need to open up your ability to speak. Very good idea. All right. Then we take this ball and we move it down to your chest. Okay. So now follow me. All the fingertips are pointing at each other. Okay. So this is Wuji. Now, pretty much all of these postures right now that we are doing could be called Wuji. They're different names. Some people say this is Wuji. It doesn't really matter. The point is, we are actually working with every single chakra here, stimulating the endocrine system, boosting immunity, clearing up the chakras, and boosting up your energy to make you a better conduit of energy. Okay, so the names are irrelevant, but who calls what? But the purpose of this is most important. Okay, so keep the fingertips pointing at each other, sending the energy into your lungs. This is very important for your immunity. Okay, so we'll just do this. Inhale. Open your chest. Exhale. Bring the energy in. Now, this is not about how big you make it, but try to follow the energy. See how much the energy can expand. If you lose the feeling of the energy between your hands, if you do feel it in the first place, make sure that you expand according to the feeling. If you lose it, if you lose the feeling of the energy, then you're going too far. Just be patient. You're gonna make the ball bigger and bigger each time you do this. Inhale and out. The key thing here is we're not just stretching. It's not just like we're stretching the fingertips, the energy between the fingertips. We are opening up the chest, as you can see, stretching this ball of energy, making it bigger. And then we round and we bring more energy in. Okay? So bring it to your chest. And if you come too close to your body, which is not a big mistake, but the key thing is you come too close is not so good. Think of a hose, water hose. If you bend the hose too close, too much, the water won't flow properly, right? So we want to be rounded. You want to have your shoulders relaxed, your elbows, elbows are sort of relaxed, not down, but you want to create a circle in front of your chest. So here's what we're going to do. Just come close, try to see if you can feel anything. If you feel any magnetic feeling, any sensation, feel where it's the strongest. And then go out, feel how far it goes. And then just stop at the point that's the strongest. Just stop here for a second. And smile into your lungs. Smile into that point in the center of your chest. This is a very important Qigong practice for your immunity. Smile into your heart. And don't just smile with your mouth. Some people think smiling is just with your mouth. Smile with your whole body, with your mind, with your eyes, with your heart, with every part of you. Doesn't mean you need to be laughing out of control, otherwise you could, but laugh with your whole body. Try to laugh with your whole, smile with your whole body. You want to giggle? You can do that too. But smiling here is key. Smile into your heart, smile into your lungs. Every time you breathe in, you're breathing out in pure white light. The pure white light fills up your whole chest, your lungs, and that pure white light spreads through your whole body, boosting your immunity, your T cells in your thymus gland, which is in the area of the chest, right? It's basically around here on your sternum, okay? So it's underneath the sternum. If you have any sadness or grief or anything to do with your lungs, just exhale it, letting it all go. Think of it like a smoke. And out. Boosting the lung function. In and out. And now bring your hands together and inhale. And we are actually going to circle like before. Forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my body doesn't want to move any further. We repeat the other opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it wants to stop as well. Inhale. Expand the ball out. Compress it. In and out. 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 Okay. Hold the ball, bring it down to your solar plexus. Well, you know where it is, right? It's between your navel and your sternum. I already explained this position before, so I hope that you remember. And from here, we turn out again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can exhale through your mouth if you like. And one thing that we didn't do, so just let's come back for a moment to our chest. Okay, to this position here. We're going to say the mantra, and we focus on the yam sound. Yam ho Shuddhanaya Soham Om Yam Ho Shuddhanaya Soham Om Yam Ho Shuddhanaya Soham Om Yam Ho Shuddhanaya Soham And again, move down to the solar plexus. Here we're going to, again, inhale, exhale, bringing more energy to your digestive system. And out. So you can see, I'll lower the camera a little bit. Okay, and out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Stop. Palms facing the body, each other. Circle forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to do a little bit more. 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you can probably feel a nice solid ball of energy if you can. Very good. If you cannot, that's okay. That means you just need to practice more. So if you cannot feel it, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It just means that your sensitivity level is not there yet. So expanding the ball and out. In and out. In and out. Hold the ball. Turn the hands toward the belly, toward your solar plexus. Again, CV12 point between sternum and the navel. The sound syllable for this area is rum. Inhale into that area, and the sound is going to be Om Ram Ho Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. 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 Bring your hands down toward your navel, and same thing here. So I'm going to lower the camera so you guys can see. Okay, so this is my navel. You're going to place your hands in front of your navel. You're going to inhale. Allow your breath to expand front, sides, and back. Out. In. And out. In. And out. Stop. Sending the energy to your navel. Remember the principle, not too close, not too far out, just feeling in that space of energy where it's the strongest. Turn your palms, circulate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back in. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, for me it's about 7. We turn, and then from here, again, we turn this ball again toward the navel. The mantra is, the sound syllable is Vam. Inhale, Om Vam Ho Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. 3 times. Om Vam Ho Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. Om Vam Ho Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. In and out. Om Vam Ho Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. Bring your hands down to a point CV6, about 1.5 inches below the navel, about 3 centimeters below. Again, same thing here. Inhale and out. Bring more energy into this area. You're going to gather more energy in and out. In and out. In and out. Stop. Turn your palms facing each other. Circulate. Forward. Circle. And switch in the opposite direction when the hands don't want to move any further or continue. You may feel the energy just wants to stop you. Okay, now it expands. So facing the lower dantian and focusing on that point 1.5 inches, 3 centimeters below approximately. And the sound syllable here is going to be mum. Inhale. Om Mam Ho Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. Next again. Feel your belly expanding forward, sideways, and back into your spine. Let the body fill up with pure prana. And Om Mam Ho Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. Om Mam Ho Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. Down. Focus a little bit lower. CV4. About 2 inches below your navel. Inhaling and out. This is to build your blood. Helps to build the blood and yin and jing. This should help you. This practice will help you also your energy. Inhale. As I said, when you inhale, you want to inhale in all directions. In forward, sideways to your back. And as you do that, at the end, the belly pulls in and out. Contract. In. And out. In. And out. Turn the palms in, circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the general rule for movements is to move in the pairs of 3. That's a general rule. Sometimes there's 7 and other numbers can be prescribed, but if you don't feel the energy, just move according to the numbers. So follow 6 forward, 6 backward, or 9. So it's always a rule of 3. But if you're sensitive to energy, follow how your energy tells you to move. Inhale and out. Compress this energy. In, out, compress. In, out, compress. Turn the palms facing the lower belly. And here, I'm going to lower so you can see. So here, you're facing your lower belly. The mantra is going to be come. Om, come, O, Shuddha, Shuddha, Shuddhanaya, Soham. Om, come, Ho, Shuddha, Shuddha, Shuddhanaya, Soham. Om Kam Ho Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. Om Kam Ho Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. Excellent. And then from here, we're going to move down. You place your hand above your navel or below the navel. You cup your hand with your into your groin. For men cup their testicles, and your fingers, your middle finger, should be pointing into your perineum. For women, you just cup that area, and we're going to send the energy here. As we inhale, we pull up on the navel, and as we exhale, we release. So inhaling, pulling up, out, releasing. In, smile into that area, out, slowly release. In and out. And the mantra is Lam. So inhale, Om Lam Ho Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. 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 And then from here, bring your hands up, facing upward. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn our palms facing upward and inhale all the way up above your head, touching each and every energy center. And then forward, like so, and then down to here. Basically, where my navel is, this circle encompasses this whole area. Okay. So we stop here for a moment. I'm going to say the whole mantra. Om, and focus on each corresponding energy center as you do this, okay? Om, crown, forehead, third eye, between the eyebrows, inside of your head. Om, throat. Center of your chest. Yum. Yum. Inhale. Solar plexus. Rum. Again. Now navel. Bum. Below the navel, 1.5 inches, 3 centimeters below. And a little lower. Calm. And perineum. Long. And sound that combines all chakras and all colors of light is Drum. Think of all the chakras. Drum. Shuddha, Shuddha, Shuddhanaya Soham. Om Ahum Yam Ram Vam Mam Ham Lam Dram Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya Soham. Yam Ram Bam Mangam Lam Drum Shuddha Shuddha Shuddhanaya So Om Ahum Yam Ram Bam Mam Gam Lam Drum Shuddha Shuddhanaya So. And stay here in this position, focusing on your breath. Observe your mind, see if there's any changes in your mind, in the state of your mind. Just stay here. Focus on every time you inhale, Just think you're absorbing clean energy, pure energy from the universe into your system, but you're not taking energy from any living being, just from the universe. And as you do that, your pores open, you're absorbing pure energy into your central channel, into the center of your body. It fills up with this beautiful, clean energy. Breathing with your whole body. Imagine you're breathing from the front, back, right, left, top and bottom, through your skin, and even your hair. You're absorbing energy particles from all around you. And as you do this, as I said, your body may want to twist, your body may want to stretch. Let it do that. Allow your body to naturally react to some of this movement, some of this breathing, because most likely there's things that have been locked, maybe because of your posture or emotions, whatever it is. Again, breathe in with the whole body. There you go. And stay here. So now we're going to proceed to healing. We're going to move toward invoking the energy of the universe within ourselves, first around us, purifying the energy, and then we move forward. So bring your palms up. Inhale, bring up the energy from the ground, through your feet, pull up on your perineum, through your spine, up, 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 up through your neck, all the way to your crown of your head. Palms are facing up. Now bring them down. Palms touch together, touch your crown. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale down to your throat. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and stay here. So we're going to invoke the source of all life, which is all around us and within us. But I like this mantra from the Vedas, and I believe it's, from my experience, it's quite powerful. So give it a try, see what happens. Okay. So Satchit Ananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavate Sameda Shri Bhagavati Namaha. Om. So Satchit Ananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavate Sameda Shri Bhagavati Namaha. Om. See if you can feel the presence of this energy. Maybe it's in front of you, maybe it's above you. Feel where it may be and observe the state of your mind as you recite this mantra. So Satchit Ananda Parabrahma Purushatama Paramatma Shri Bhagavate Sameda Shri Bhagavati Namaha. Om. So we'll follow through with the next practice. Is going to be we're going to ask for purification of karma for ourselves, our ancestors, and all of humanity. And we will ask the source to have the mercy and compassion for all of us here, so that the negative karma can be purified from beginning of time and of existence for all sentient beings. We leave it up to the universe to decide, but we will ask anyways. And we will, and also especially for ourselves, we will, as I recite the mantra, and you guys are going to be reciting the mantra as well, think in your mind, ask for forgiveness. So we can say, please forgive me. Say, I'm sorry. Please have mercy upon me. I thank you and I love you. You can say that to the universe, to all the beings that we may have hurt throughout eons of lifetimes, whatever we have done to anyone that may have caused suffering to anybody, to any living being, human or not, including even plants. Everything around us is alive. This planet itself, plants, insects, animals, humans, and so forth. Everything. We live in a world that vibrates with life. It comes from one and the same source of life. And all life, that therefore it all makes all of life sacred and worth respect. And so let's move forward to the practice and make a deep and sincere commitment that until you achieve full and complete awakening, commit yourself to pure, kind, virtuous life where you say good things, act or do good, speak good, and think good, and with wisdom and compassion, of which were for the benefit of all sentient beings. So I'll be saying the mantra, a long version of the mantra. You guys will be saying the short version of the mantra. The short version of the mantra is the one just before the last mantra I wrote, Om Bodhisattva Hum. Okay? So I'll be saying the long one, you guys will be saying the short one. And I'll be using my own beats here. If you have them, that's great. You can use them. If not, just go along with me. All right. So you can keep your hands in front of your chest. So I'm going to repeat after me. Tayanta Om Dara Dara Bendara Svaha. Tayanta Om Dara Dara Bendara Svaha. Tayanta Om Dara Dara Bendraya 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 Svaha. Also, let us think of all the enlightened masters, Buddhas, Dakinis, which are like female Buddhas, protectors. If you're Christian, you can think of Jesus or all the other saints. And any kind of beings that can help us and support us in this time to heal this planet, purify our karma as well. You can even ask your own ancestors to assist in this process as well. So we invoke all the angels and archangels and all the holy and enlightened masters through the whole universe in space and time. Be present here with us, including all the Buddhas and all the fully awakened Buddhas and the Kinis, female Buddhas and protectors. May they all help us, and may the supreme source of all life, whether you call it Buddha or Kuntazampo or Allah, Tao, Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma, doesn't really matter. May the source of all of life, the great spirit of all life, the supreme source, the great supreme architect, aid us with this process here and now and ensure success of this practice and success of our goals. Ready? And we are asking for purification of the karma and the healing for all beings, okay? And including ourselves. So imagine as you recite the mantra that the light, pure white light, comes from above, from the source, and it purifies you inside and out, washing away all the negativity, all the negative karma, karmic traces, obscurations, even entities that may be holding you back from being healed and being a pure channel of the universal consciousness. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tanapatita Tidokaya Me Bhava Sutokaya Me Bhava Anurakta Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutsamay Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Hahaho Bhagavan Sarva Tadagata Mamay Mansa Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pet Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tanapatita Tidokaya Me Bhava Sutokaya Me Bhava Supokaya Me Bhava Anurakta Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutsamay Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Hahaho Bhagavan Sarva Tatagata Mamay Mansa Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pet Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tanapatita Tidokaya Me Bhava Sutokaya Me Bhava Anurakta Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutsamay Chitam Shriyam Kuruhum Hahaho Bhagavan Sarva Tatagata Mamay Mansa Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Manupalaya Sattva Ahum Pet. And again, we're also doing this, it's like a sort of a confession, as you're saying, please forgive me in your mind, have compassion, have mercy upon me and my family, my ancestors, and all the human beings on this planet. We are kind of confessing in front of all this, in front of the universe, and all the beings that ever existed and exist and will ever exist in the future. So this is both asking for help from the universe and all this, and also kind of confessing at the same time with the sincerity and pure intention from your heart. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tanapatita Tidokaya Me Bhava Sutokaya Me Bhava Anurakta Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi me prayatsa sarva karma sitsame chidam shriyam kuruhum haham bhagavan sarvata dagata mame monsa vajrabhava mahasamaya anupalaya sattva ahum pet Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tanapatita Tito Kayame Bhava Sito Kayame Bhava Supo Kayame Bhava Anurakta Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayatsa Sarva Karma Sutsame Chidam Shriyam Kuru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarva Tatagata Mame Monsa Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pet. So Murata, next mantra, you guys don't have it, but now just repeat Om Vajrasattva Hum. That's the one before the last mantra. Om Vajrasattva Hum. As I say this one, you repeat Om Vajrasattva Hum. So, Samurata Hanvanindra Motra Motra Mora Motra Moya Moya Hara Moya Motra Motra Vara Motra Moya Geta Yagapel, Hero when you were Shula Varanataka Shula Dashula. Sala Sala Trisala Sanga Sanga Sisana Murata Hunter Maha Dum Holam Lam Hom Hom Pad. This is to dispel the primary three poisons, which is anger, hatred, ignorance, stupidity, and attachment. So Murata Han. So Murata Han Vanidram Motra Motra Mora Motra Moya Moya Hara Moya Motra 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 Vara Motra Moya Geta Yagapel, Hero when you were Shula Varana Taka Shuda Shuda Dashudaya Sala Sala Trisala Sanga Sanga Sisanaya Murata Han Tritsadrum Maha Drum Drum Ho Lam Lam Hum Hum Pad. So Murata Hanmani Motor Mora Motor Moya Moya Hara Moya Motor Vara Motor Munga take a pair here when you are sure one Tago. So it's all the same Marathon Ho Lam Lam Hum Pad. So Murata Hanmani Motor Motor Moya Motor Ho Lam Lam Hum Pad. I'm going a little faster and you can go faster as well. Now we're going to do 108 recitations of the Om Vajrasattva Hum. Again, see this light flowing through you. Make a sincere commitment in your heart, because otherwise there is no point of asking for forgiveness or mercy if you are not serious about making any changes of your own behavior or making a commitment to change and transform. That's not an apology of any sort. So, the source is pretty intelligent, and just asking for forgiveness and hoping that God or source will forgive you without making a commitment to change, well, it doesn't really work like that. It's something for something, right? So, alrighty. Om Vajrasattva Hum, Om Vajrasattva Hum, Vajrasattva Hum, Vajrasattva Hum, Vajrasattva Om Vajrasattva Hum, 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 Om Vajrasattva Hum. Okay, next mantra. We are going to be invoking the power of the universe. Basically, we are going to embody this power, or basically allow this universe to come and become present inside of you. And so you become the universe, you become the source, you become connected, one with it. Okay? Because we are always one with the universe, and the universe is always one of us. It's not separate. It's not that sort of a reality we exist in, although it looks like it. So, Hari Om Namah Shivaya Hum, 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 Hari Om Namah Shivaya Hum. 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 Hari Om Shivaya Hum. Hari Om Namah Shivaya Hum. Hari Om Namah Shivaya Hum. Hari Om Namah Shivaya Hum. The next one is going to be Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. So this is the like a rough full form, rough full energy to that help. It's like a protector. It's like it gives us the ability to dispel, remove any negative forces, energies that may be causing problems in the world. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. So think you're becoming like this. You're starting to embody this force and a capability to remove all obstacles in the universe. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. 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 So feel like you're now having this power, strength, to cleanse any negative energies throughout the whole universe, okay, including this planet. Feel that. Feel if you can feel this inside of you. This that kind of capability is awoken within you. We all are connected to the source of life, and the source of life is within us and outside of us and around us, within everything. All things come from God. God is all, and all is God. We are connected to it, and it is connected to us. We are neither higher or lower, but we are connected. And depending on our connection, we can be here of service. We can be the channels and the vessels for this great supreme source energy to act through us, because this is really our nature. It's we are deeply connected. Our nature is the same, ultimately, as that, and it's pure and it's divine, and we all have this inside of us. It's not different. It's not something to attain, to become. It is already there, and it needs to be awakened and acknowledged and accepted, not not rejected. Because some people think that we are sinners and God is up there and we are separate, and therefore we need to constantly feel bad about ourselves. But that's not how it is. God has infinite amount of love. Whether you call it Allah, Buddha, Tao, doesn't really matter. But that it has infinite ability unconditional ability to love, have compassion, mercy, forgiveness, power. It's all-knowing, all-present. It's in everything. And this is our own capacity. We just have to awaken that within ourselves. And that is not about some sort of ego trip or spiritual ego trip. Again, don't believe me, just find out for yourself. So the next thing what we'll do is we're going to ask again. We recite the first mantra, the Sama Marayodza, in order to purify the energy of the universe. Again, the energy will invoke this protective energy and ask again for blessing, which is called CD, and that will start to give us the ability again to purify the world. Again, you don't have to do any of this, and yet it will help. Because there are simpler ways as well, which we all can do. But if you do this, based on my experience, you will benefit a lot. These are all very time-tested teachings. So ready? Let's do it. All right. So it's the Sama Marayodza. We're going to invoke the protective power of the protectress. She's like a protectress, or like an archangel that protects the teachings of the Buddhas of all times. And so it's Sama Marayodza, Sama Marayodza, Sama Marayodza, 108 times. Sama Marayodza, Sama Marayodza, Sama Marayodza, Sama Marayodza, Sama Marayodza. Someone, 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 Now the next one is Oma Bianakpa Betsusaha. Now we're going to recite this mantra like 108 times, and then we're gonna focus on healing the world, okay? So ready? That's the mantra that is used for pandemics, and it's considered yogini sacred secret tantra mantra. Okay, ready? Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, 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 Om Abhiya Nakobetsu. Just do your best. Don't worry if you can't recite properly at the beginning. Just do your best. Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya Nakobetsu. Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, 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 Om Abhiya Nakobetsu. Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya Nakobetsu. So ask for the CD, for the blessing right now, to give you this ability to purify this pandemic and any negative energies and any causes of sickness in all human beings and animals included, any life forms on this planet. Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya, and throughout the whole universe. Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, 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 Om Abhiya Nakobetsu. Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, 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 Om Abhiya Nakobetsu. Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, 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 Om Abhiya Nakobetsu. Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya Nakobetsu, Om Abhiya I'ma be an akobetsu. I'ma be an akobetsu. I'ma be an akobetsu. So all right. So you can, if you have a mala like me or prayer rosary, whatever you want to use, you can take it like this. You blow into the mala. If you can touch it on top of your crown, your third eye, your heart, and then you can put it around your neck, or you can wrap it around your wrist. Up to you. If you don't have one, that's okay too. Just so the next thing we'll do is we'll open your hands like so. Imagine the earth is in front of you. Just imagine all the people on the planet Earth, all the animals, and all the living beings that exist here. That may be suffering from all kinds of diseases, or suffering from any kind of anything. And we're going to just remember the connection from the universe. Remember the light that we brought in connecting to the earth, and we connected. We were breathing from all directions. We're going to send this light from our heart, unconditional, limitless amount of light, love, and energy to all the beings on this planet from the universe, flowing through us. That's why when we prayed at the beginning, we said we are we're the channels, perfect channels and vessels of the divine light, correct? So now we're going to recite this mantra, and we're going to wipe. As we wipe, we're going to see all the energy. We're going to start with each continent, okay? So one hand focuses like this, another one is going to be wiping, okay? So let's focus on Europe right now, Italy. Oma bia nakubetso, 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 Greece, oma bia nakubetso, oma bia nakubetso, oma bia nakubetso, Romania and Balkans, Yugoslavia, Croatia, Serbia, all these areas, Bulgaria, oma bia nakubetso, Austria, oma bia nakubetso, Hungary, oma bia nakubetso, oma bia nakubetso, Poland and Slovakia and Czech. Germany, France, Switzerland, Spain, Portugal, throw it out into the earth. Again, continue. The whole Europe now, including Luxembourg, Macau, all these countries. There's lots of tiny ones there. Finland, Sweden and Norway, Denmark and Holland, Netherlands, England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, Northern and Southern Ireland, all these areas there, all the little islands, throw the energy out into the ground. Now we move into Russia. Mongolia, North Korea and South Korea, China, Afghanistan and Pakistan, Kazakhstan, all these areas there, Turkestan, throw the energy into the ground. That's dirty. Tibet, India, Thailand, Burma, and Laos, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia and Indonesia, all these little countries there. Japan, Singapore, Australia, New Zealand, Amabiana Paso, Amabiana Paso, Amabiana Paso, Amabiana Paso, Amabiana Paso, Amabiana Paso, Amabiana Paso. Now, all the Polynesia, all the small little islands there, including Hawaii, Amabiana Paso, Amabiana Paso, Amabiana Paso, Amabiana Paso, Amabiana Paso, Amabiana Paso. North America, Canada, and United States, and Mexico. Omobiana Professor, 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 Central America, including Venezuela and El Salvador, and all the other small countries there, including Costa Rica and Panama. Oh, Omobiana Professor, Omobiana Professor, Omobiana South America, Omobiana Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Chile, Brazil. Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso. And all the other countries down there as well, Bolivia and so forth. Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso. Now we move into the islands, like the Falkland Islands. Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso. Going back, cleaning the entire Atlantic as well, Africa, Eastern Africa, entire Eastern Africa coast, including South Africa, Central Africa, all of the central part of Africa, all of the eastern part of Africa, including Egypt, Tunisia, those areas there, and Israel, Saudi Arabia, Syria, Turkey, and Dubai, Qatar. Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, and Indian Ocean, Omobiana Paso, Pacific Ocean, Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, so Omabia, focus on the whole planet now. Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, Omobiana Paso, Omaviana Paso, so Om Vyanakpovetsusoham. We're removing all the causes of this disease, of this pandemic. And Om, make the intention 1,000,000%. Give it all you've got from your heart and soul. Om, healing everybody, purifying the whole planet, sending love, sending healing, happiness to all the beings, compassion, and whatever it is that they need to be healed. Om Biyana Pavatsu, 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 so now we're going to move to the next mantra, the healing mantra of Medicine Buddha. So you can follow me if you can. If you know this particular mantra, I didn't write it down, but the mantra is Om Namo. Okay, I forgot this one. That's okay. It's basically Om Namo Buddha Sela Amita Sege Dumpung Hung Om Ramza Samayatidan. It's a little convoluted. so Om Namo Buddha Sela Amita Seger Dumpung Hung Om Ramza Samayatidan. It's a medicine Buddha mantra. It helps to give you this beautiful healing ability. So that's within all of us. So just think of blue light coming from the universe, and your whole body becomes blue right now. And just say the mantra Om Namo Buddha Sela Amita Sege Dimpung Om Hum Ramza Samaya Titalan. Om Namo Buddha Sela Amita Sege Dimpung Om Hum Ramza Samaya Titalan. Om Namo Buddha Sela Amita Sege Dimpung Om Hum Ramza Samaya Titalan. Om Namo Buddha Sela Amita Sagir Dumpung Hong Om Hum Ramza Samaya Titalan. Om Namo Buddha Sela Amita Sagir. Om Namo Buddha Sela Amita Sagir. Om Namo Buddha Sela Om Namo Buddha Sela Amita Sagir. Om Namo Buddha Sela Amita Sagir. And now we say just the one that I wrote already. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranta Samudgata Soham. See entire planet healed mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, energetically. Everybody is healed. Let's give it all we've got. 100% from our heart. Everybody healing everybody's minds, hearts, souls, bodies, pure, so that they're all healed and transformed and free of the causes of their own suffering, of the fear and worry, and of the causes of the disease on the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual and energetic levels. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza, sending the blue light to the earth. See the whole earth being covered with the blue light, penetrating the whole planet, healing all the beings, including animals as well, that need healing or whatever healing they need, so they can be free of their suffering and happy and have a chance to, and also so that they actually, learn the important lessons that they may need to learn from this experience for themselves. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. And think you're expanding the healing to other, through the whole universe, through this entire solar system, entire galaxy, and all the way to the end of the universe, and through all the realms and dimensions of reality. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soham. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samudgata Soam. If you want a little extra help, take your hand like this, sword mudra, point it up, Touch your heart. And think of rays of light also emanating from your heart, from your eyes, from your heart. Okay, we're going to combine different practices here. So touch your heart. As we say the mantra, we're going to emanate the rays of light from the heart as well. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza. Use the sword mudra here too. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza. Open. Open. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samo Gata Soham. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samo Gata Soham. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samo Gata Soham. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samo Gata Soham. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samo Gata Soham. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samo Gata Soham. Healing the earth, healing the whole universe. Sending healing energy to all the beings through the whole universe, regardless whether they're good or not good, or deserving or not. Our job is to be just like the universe, all loving and all compassionate to all beings. Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samad Gata Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samad Gata Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samad Gata Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samad Gata Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samad Gata Tayanta Om Bekanza Bekanza Maha Bekanza Bekanza Ranza Samad Gata Now bring your hands together. We will proceed to the next mantra practice, the Om Vajra Kili Kilaya, okay, to remove all the negative forces from this planet, neutralize them, and from also all the other planets in our solar system and throughout the whole universe and all the realms as well. Ready? Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Focus on the earth. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya. Now, as when you bring the hand up, just imagine that when we bring the hand down, we bring like this lightning, okay, of purifying energy to flow through the whole planet Earth, okay, purifying everything 1,000,000%, okay? Ready? Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Point with this hand into the earth. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Bingham Bam Hom Pad. Palm, face of the palm. Sadharma Karmula, I think the final mantra to rejuvenate and bring back the life force, restore the life force for all the people that need their souls and life force restored, that are sick and suffering. Again, we ask that they be given a chance to recover, not just recover, but also that they be supported in the lessons that they need to learn in this lifetime in a safest and gentlest possible way, without any harm to them or anyone else. Uh, Again, this whole pandemic scenario and so forth, there is many lessons to be learned here from this whole thing, and including forgiveness, including letting go of things that happened in the past, because it doesn't really matter, right? If people do die, and they may die at any point, because life in itself is impermanent, right? So we better forgive and let go of things that we no longer need, like anger, resentment, and stuff, because it's pointless. And just be kind. Do your own part to be kind, to practice kindness, compassion, um, to do good here, to your best ability. Okay, so um, Sadrum Akar Mula Tingnam, or the way it says this is last mantra. It's written on the in the chat part. Sadrum Akar Mula Tingnam, or the way it says Sadrum Akar Mula Tingnam, Sadrum Akar Mula Tingnam, or the way it says Sadrum Akar Mula Tingnam, or the way it says Sadrum Akar Mula Tingnam, or the way it says Sadrumakar Malatina Mother Maya Saints, 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 Sadrumakar Malatina. So see that the particles of light, of energy and light are gathering around the whole planet Earth from the universe, from infinitely far away, and they are coming in through our ionosphere, into the earth, into all the living beings, into the plants and trees, into the earth, into the oceans, rejuvenating the entire earth, the whole planet Earth. This is our mother. I mean, we live on this planet, and all the trees and all the insects and animals and bacteria and even viruses are here for a part of life, and we need to coexist with everything. Perhaps a big lesson in this whole thing is, how do we coexist here on this planet in a peaceful, in a kind and compassionate and loving way that's balanced with all of life? Otherwise, obviously, if we keep on destroying things and, you know, killing animals and so forth, that may cause us some major problems. I mean, when we look at the infamous Black Plague that happened in Europe, what did they do? I mean, unfortunately, at that time, the Roman Catholic Church was spreading the whole thing, about black cats, that black cats were some kind of a bad thing. So they burned all the cats, apparently. And that caused a lot of, and also women who knew, or people who knew a lot about herbal medicine. And then people had no way to heal themselves, and the cats couldn't control the rats that were infested with the Black Plague. And apparently over 100 million people died during that time. So killing animals, not a good thing, right? Um, and as we know, technologies like 5G, they've been also killing birds in China, and there's been a lot of things we need to consider now, like, that are hurting this planet. Sodrom akar molatina modem moje ceniza, 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 Sodrom akar molatina modem moje ceniza. Sodromakar Molatina Modamoy Sainza, Sodromakar Molatina Modamoy Sainza. Also see the particles of light and energy and the particles of or your own soul that has been scattered coming back to you. Sodromakar Molatina Modamoy Sainza, Sodromakar Molatina Modamoy Sainza, Sodromakar Molatina Modamoy Sainza. Sodromakar Molatina Modamoy Sainza, Sodromakar Molatina Modamoy Sainza, Sodromakar Molatina Modamoy Sainza. Sodrom, give it 100,000%. This is not about just reciting. We really need to focus on the pure, unlimited intent. Sodrom Akar Mulatinam, unless we wanted this to heal as quickly as possible. See the whole world healed, all the humans, all the animals, insects, the whole planet Earth, the oceans, the Earth itself, all the realms here on this planet that have been disturbed also because of the human activity, like cutting down the forests and mining, that has disturbed also a lot of different spirit realms. So let's send them love and energy to heal and recover. Sadruma Karmula Tingna Mother Moya Sainza, 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 Sadruma Karmula Tingna Mother Moya Sainza. Southern Macromountain and Modern Mountains, the Southern Macromountain and Modern Mountains, the Southern Macromountain and Modern Mountains, the Southern Macromountain and Modern Mountains, 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 the Southern Macromountain and Modern Mountains, the Southern Macromountain and Modern Mountains, Southern Macromountain and Modern Mountains, the Southern Macromountain and Modern Mountains, the Southern Macromountain and Modern Mountains. Southern Makarmatin and Mother Mountains, the 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 Southern Makarmatin and Mother Mountains, Southern Makarmatin and Mother Mountains, the Southern Makarmatin and Mother Mountains, Southern Mountains, Southern Mountains, Southern Mountains, Southern Mountains, Southern Mountains. Southern Makaramatin and Mother Mountains, Southern Makaramatin and Mother Mountains, Southern Makaramatin and Mother Mountains. If you know of anybody who is sick in your family or your friends, send them also this energy. Think of them or any people you know. One of my teachers currently is also in need of healing. His name is Nima Dakpa. He's a really wonderful Tibetan Buddhist Rinpoche from the Yönrungben tradition. So let's send energy and healing to him and all the other masters that currently live on this planet as well, like Dalai Lama and other masters that live in throughout the whole planet. Both Buddhist, Taoist, or whatever tradition they follow. Southern Makarmatin, Modern Maths, and Southern Makarmatin, Modern Maths, Southern Makarmatin, Modern Maths, Southern Makarmatin, Modern Maths, Southern Makarmatin, the Makarmatin, Modern Maths, Southern 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 Makarmatin, Southern Makarmatin, Modern Maths, Southern Southern Makamai, 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 Southern Akarmoa, Tingnam Udemoyed Senitsa. So let's make a quick metta meditation. For the benefit of all sentient beings. We dedicate this for the benefit of all sentient beings, this whole practice. And we also, so may we just make a quick little prayer here. May all beings be well and happy. May I be well and happy. See all beings being well and happy in your mind, healthy. You can say, may all beings be healthy and safe and protected from any harm. May I be healthy, safe, and protected from any harm. And see yourself and all beings being protected. See them all being surrounded by great divine light. See the beautiful divine light from the universe enveloping every human being, the entire planet, all the animals, the entire planet, everybody is protected from any harm, from any suffering, or being sick in this case. So may I be healthy, safe and protected at all times in a gentle, safe way. May all beings be free of causes of their own suffering, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. May I be free of the causes of my own suffering, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. May all beings awaken and realize their own divine Christ, Buddha nature that's within all of us, within them and within all of us, in the safest and gentlest way within this lifetime. May I awaken and realize my own true Christ, Buddha nature and within this lifetime. Avoid any suffering, the safest way for all. So may it be, so may it be, so it is. Amen. Okay, guys, I hope you benefited from this practice. Please leave me any comments, ask me any questions, share with your friends on Facebook, wherever you can. Share this practice, ask them to share with their friends. I would love this to benefit as many people as possible. These teachings are very precious and very ancient. And the way I'm teaching all of you is really a synergy of many years of my teachings that I received from many different traditions. So let's spread this and preserve these teachings as well for the benefit of all sentient beings now and in the future as well. So other than that, all the best to you all. Thank you so much for being part of this. And other than that, I do kindly ask, just so you guys know, I am actually focusing on creating an international community in every country where we can bring all these teachings together from every lineage, and also so I can also share and teach the different forms of healing and tantra and qigong and yogas and anything that's going to help us to shift the consciousness on this planet and help us to heal this beautiful place for all of us, including also all the other living beings and life forms that exist here. So also I appreciate any kind of donation on my PayPal, which is Shenlong, ShenLung at martinbogusz.com. The money there will be used again toward me continuing with the teachings, as well as with building those kind of centers and creating and organizing events. If you know of anyone who can help me, feel free to let me know, because I am looking for people to make this happen as well. I will write my PayPal on the side here and just send it to me as a gift if you do send anything. And other than that, bless you. May the source bless you, and all the best to you. Be well, safe, and happy, and protected. Take care. And here's my PayPal. I'm going to just write it down right now. All right. There it is. Be well. Take care.